I think it's phenomenal. Being a middle school English teacher and having the opportunity to accompany my child to an event which is very independent for him, as if, he sits on the floor and we're kind of like an eagle's eye watching over, and also having that experience and learning things myself that I can take back to my own classroom and not only help my own child but to help the hundreds of other children that I touch, to me is extremely beneficial. But for him, just the conversations that we have when the conference is over and we debrief has just been amazing. Absolutely. I mean, he came home just last night, and the very first thing he said to me is, I need to get to Mrs. McHugh and to Mr. McHale and to my physics teacher, and I need to find this research, and if they can't, I know they'll be able to direct me into a place. And prior to this opportunity, that would have never been an issue. He would have had to wait till college and find a research-based college in order to do that. Now he feels the confidence to be able to go out into his own learning community and then further to find those opportunities. I think Sean, because I was only here the first day and then let him experience this today or yesterday by himself, and then today I'm joining him again for the second half before we venture home. And Sean, by far, has been awesome, but the head of MIT yesterday that I watched on the live feed was just unbelievable. I mean, when do you have an opportunity where you feel like you're sitting in your living room, having a personal conversation with, the head of MIT's research? To be able to have a conversation, to have the opportunity for these children to ask questions of these people that, they read about in textbooks or in journals and, see on television, make these wonderful discoveries, and to see them live time is just an awesome opportunity. Worth all the time and money that we've put into it thus far. I don't think, he was a pretty confident kid coming in, but I know he's leaving even more invigorated, and, he's got another head step ahead of his peers that are at his high school, but I know that he'll share the wisdom that he's learned here and he'll share it with them. He'll turnkey it, which is awesome. I think that the ability for parents to be able to come and watch, it's not one of those exclusive children-only parents, you have to wait outside. That open door policy, not many of the conferences have that. I know it's usually send your kids, drop them off, pick them up on this day, and it's not that way here unless you want it to be. There's that option. We had a lot of things come through our mail for the last 5 years, and this was the very first piece of information or opportunity that came our way that my son finally sat down and said, this is important to me. Like, this is something I think I want to be a part of. So that was really cool, and he hadn't done that. And most of the other things have to do with like government and law, which he's a math science kid, so this was like a no-brainer. And my husband and I sat down and said, he wants to do it. This is going to be important to him. He's going to use it and take it forward. We were all behind him.